All right, hello and welcome to yet another trading week. I hope you had a great weekend. Well, for me, it was a time to rest, a time to just keep watching the market because we've had quite a bit of a rough time with the charts, with markets not offering high quality setups for us to trade. Mostly, we've been in ranges, we've been in very sideways market bias where price just kept flapping up and down without any precise direction. And in that type of market condition, just like we have in this one here, there is no sustained direction, and so it is absolutely difficult to trade in this type of market. Majority of the traders are actually trading based on the principle that the trend is your friend. Okay, and the best and easy market to trade is only a trending market. All right, that's the best and easy market to trade. Whenever the market is not trending, you are likely going to have many issues, probably a few profitable trades, and just some trades taking all of your profits. Okay, all of your hard-earned profits. This is not an ideal type of market to trade in. Okay. All right, before we begin with this weekend market analysis, let's move on to the Forex Factory economic calendar to see those high impact news announcements that are scheduled for this upcoming trading week. All right, you're now looking into the Forex Factory economic calendar for this week, being Monday the 17th to Friday the 21st. Obviously, we can see that we have one heavyweight a news announcement here, the FOMC. This is a heavyweight news item coming for this week that borders more with the American dollar pairs. So this has the capacity to slow down a price action from Monday until Wednesday. Okay, and we are likely going to see heavy market volatility with this FOMC interest rate announcement bordering the American dollar currency. Okay, so all American dollar crosses might feel the heat on Wednesday the 19th of December. All right, let's look down again. We also have employment data, unemployment data coming from the Australian axis. This is another heavyweight news announcement for this week. So the Australian dollar might also see heavy market volatility on Thursday. Then we have the Bank of Japan policy rate affecting the Japanese yen. That's tentative. We also have interest rate announcement for the sterling pounds. You can see that sterling pounds will be also feeling the heat on Thursday. Then Friday, quite a number of heavyweight news announcements, high impact news announcements coming for Friday. So it's going to be a bit of a busy trading week, but this heavyweight news announcement might slow down the market for this week. But at any rate, let's see what is going to happen. Okay. All right. Let's move on to the chart and conduct our review, looking at the chart and forecasting our possible directions based on the price patterns that we are seeing. Right, the euro against the American dollar last week, Friday, we saw price attempting to make that breakout. Okay, the breakout did happen to the downside, and immediately price tend to make a pullback to that area again. Well, this triangle here has been there for some time. Price has been hovering here up and down for quite some time. We need to now decide if this is a sustained breakout or not based on price action. And as it is still too early to conclude. We have not seen those fingerprints that will give us the hint that price is actually going to keep pushing to the downside. In fact, in the 4 hours time frame, before that, let me just let you know that I am aware, okay, we are aware of this 3 SMA dynamic area of resistance holding price, okay, we are aware of that. So if you zoom into the 4 hours time frame, take at this, you will see the kind of messy market that we have been through. I can just show you clearly what I am seeing. Okay, so first we got that sideways price behavior, and this area has been holding price as heavy support. Now the breakout, we have seen the pullback. We are likely going to get price come back down. We are very likely going to get price make that return, but I don't think that return is going to be sustained. Okay, it might be a trap for traders to keep going short. This trend line here is valid because price has been trending. All right, this is the lower swing on that trend. Pull back to retest the trend line, confirming that level there as resistance. Then a push below the former swing low. All right, so a trend is established. A trend is already established. So we can actually keep this level. This level is still valid. But what I am anticipating here is that we might be having a channel. Okay, we might be having channel formation where price is already trading around the lower boundary of the channel. Okay, so what we might see is price reacting off that area, coming back down, and from there on another push to the upside. And if this channel is going to hold true, let me check out this. I want you to get a good picture of this. If this channel is going to hold true, then all of the breakout that we are seeing in the daily time frame might just be a fake breakout, because it might be an attempt to lure traders to go short. Traders will keep clicking on their sell button, and the hint is coming from the 4 hours time frame that this might just be a channel, which of course the hint here is that eventually price will break to the upside and we are going to see a reversal move. Okay, so with this hint, we will be very hesitant to go short in the euro against the American dollar, except if price keeps pushing to the downside, breaking below that area, that lower level which has been acting as support. Okay, for now the hint in the 4 hours time frame is that the breakout in the daily time frame is likely a fake breakout. It's very deceitful. We might have price make an attempt, and from there on, bang, again to the upside. Okay, all right, so we'll keep watching on that. The next one is the Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. In this one, I am thinking okay, this trend line has been broken. Well, I am seeing that the best direction here is still to the downside. Okay, price is still bearish, but if you must hit on your sell button here, then this is where you want to place your stop loss, somewhere around here, around the 865 okay, 550 area, around the 8650 area. That is the ideal location for stop loss. Then we are likely going to see price drop to the downside, then maybe a reaction off that point for a bounce or a pullback again, or a continuation move. Okay, at any rate, you want to be very hesitant going long in the Canadian dollar against Japanese yen. Price is likely to keep pushing to the downside. All right, next one is sterling pounds against the Japanese yen. This is another one that you might also have price keep pushing to the downside. In the daily time frame, let's see. Okay, price is trading around some key area of resistance in the daily time frame, so we might see price keep pushing back down to retest possibly that level of support. Okay, It is still too early to go long. You need to wait. There is no reversal hint yet that this pair is moving upwards. Okay, the signs are still that it is still bearish and it's likely to go down. All right, the next one, the sterling pounds against the American dollar. This is the one that I would have personally liked to go short, looking for small profits, even if it is that. All right, I would have loved to go short, looking for very small profit, but it is still very dicey. It is still really tricky here, very tricky. Let's see. Okay, now in the 4 hours time frame, let me take out this level. The sterling pounds against the American dollar, like I said, it is looking to the downside. In the 4 hours time frame, we are likely going to have an expanding triangle. Expanding triangle, just connect those lows like I am doing right now. You should be able to have the same thing. Okay, right there. Alright, so you can see that price respected that as a support and respected this as resistance. The flow of this pair is more to the downside right now. Okay, the downside needs to be tested before a push back up. In all, it is in market confusion, expanding triangle, likely to go down before a push to the upside. But remember, Brexit. All right, Brexit is a major fundamental event on all sterling pounds crosses, so anything can happen around here. Again, this week is FOMC week, interest rate announcement for the American dollar. All right, so it's a very dangerous pair to trade at this time. At any rate, before those news announcements, maybe that is why we are seeing this sign of market confusion already. So if you must trade here for now, well, you want to stay bearish, maybe to the lower leg of this expanding triangle, take out your profit, then hopefully price can bounce again to the upside. Okay, truly these are very they are worst market conditions in my experience. I have not seen all of these. They are very risky, worst market condition. All right, the euro against the New Zealand dollar. Here again, what do I want to show you? Well, I want to show you that price is also likely to go into range around this zone. All right, price is likely going to go flat. Usually after that run to the downside, you see price entered into a sideways bias. That is what is likely going to happen here. We already seen some rejection, then we might see some pushback down. If you look into the 4 hours time frame, it looks like price is making a pullback to this area here, okay, for a possible bounce to the upside. Well, that looks good, obviously it seems, but with this line here, you must be conscious of the fact that we are likely going to have a possible channel. Okay, a possible channel. So if you are going long, here, you are trading against the flow. That bounce, which obviously should be heading to the lower leg of that channel as support. All right, you'll be trading against the flow. If this is the likely price pattern, then you want to be searching for short opportunities at the upper boundary of this area here, which is resistance. Okay, and if I must trade the market in the euro against the New Zealand dollar, that is what I would personally be looking for. Only short opportunities back down to the lower leg of this channel. Okay, well, like I said, in my experience, these are horrible market conditions that are there for you to lose money. Okay, they are just there for majority of traders to lose money. If you don't identify this on time, you are likely going to be trapped. I have been personally trapped in most trades because of this type of price patterns. Okay, all right, directional bias for the euro against the New Zealand dollar. The conclusion is that price is likely going to come back down to the lower leg of that channel. Finally, the sterling pounds against the Swiss franc. I want to show you this in the weekly time frame. That's the weekly time frame here. Price is reacting off a key level of support. That level here, you can see the bounce, and what do we have? A pin bar. this is a valid pin bar of that level of support and is suitable for trading. It is quite valid. The only thing is that we have multiple levels of former support which may act as resistance. Okay, so the room to the upside is not really enough. I personally know that the market is mostly in ranges, so finding a range at this area is very likely that price will push up in range formation around this particular zone. Okay, range formation around that particular zone. So with this candle, this is a good bounce. Price is likely going to push up for this week. Again, remember, sterling pounds is one major currency for the Brexit. Okay, for the Brexit talks, sterling pounds is one major currency. All right, now let's look into the shorter time frames why we might not be getting involved in this trade. In the daily time frame, you will see that we have a counter trend line, all right, which may act as what? Resistance. And so we will not want to be trading against that area of resistance. It was acting as support. Former support, once broken, that breakout may now act as resistance. That's one reason. Again, look into the 4 hours time frame. In the 4 hours time frame, we might also be having the possibility of a sideways price action in form of a channel. That's the lower leg. This is likely going to be the upper bunk. Let me take this out. Okay. All right. Remember, interest rate coming for the sterling pounds, so price might likely be in ranges until that news announcement. So this is likely going to be the possibility here that we might be seeing a sideways price behavior. Okay, but if price remains within that area until the interest rate announcement, then we'll be very happy. A few minutes before that interest rate announcement, we'll be placing a buy stop order and stop loss below this pin bar. So we are going to keep it to trade the news approach with this. Okay. All right. This is basically going to be the last live session for this year, because we will be proceeding on holiday. But for those of you in the live trading room, for those of you who have subscribed to this service, you will be getting updates if we find any valid trades within this period of holiday in the Telegram channel. Okay, we'll be sending them across. Whatever we see interesting in the chat, we will definitely share with you. On the other hand, for next year, we are preparing to come out brand new. All right, we have some strategies that we have been developing. Some time ago, we tested some, but we are not satisfied with the performance, so we kept them back. I am sure that by the beginning of next year, we are going to introduce some of those strategies, and we'll be trading more efficiently. If you notice, we have not really been taking trades recently, but I believe from next year we'll be coming back powerfully with some brand new trading strategies that will be suitable in trading current market conditions. Okay, for those of you who have been with us all this while, we are indeed happy. We are proud of you. Thanks for being here. We hope you have been here trading absolutely with proper money management practice, sustaining your investment, your trades, and also growing your accounts gradually. I can assure you, next year will be a different year with more success. I am wishing you the very best as you enjoy your holidays. Merry Xmas and a prosperous 2019. Bye bye.